You've been ignored, overlooked, wounded in places no one even sees. But right now, heaven is answering you. You've kept going when no one noticed. You've been strong for others while breaking silently inside. People looked right past you. They saw the smile, the effort, the mask, but not the exhaustion, the tears, or the prayers you whispered late at night. And over time, you started to believe the lie that maybe God had overlooked you too. That maybe, just like the people who hurt you or forgot you, He stopped paying attention. But here's the truth: God saw it all. He was there for every unseen heartbreak, every moment you were left out, passed over, or taken for granted. And right now, He's saying, I didn't miss a moment. I didn't miss a tear. And I didn't miss you. Heaven has been silent, not because it doesn't care, but because it's been working. Strategically. Perfectly. While you've been carrying invisible pain, God's been preparing visible answers. He hasn't ignored you, He's been guarding you. And what felt like rejection was actually redirection. Because the door you cried over wasn't meant to hold the blessing He's about to send. What's coming won't need validation from the people who ignored you, because it's coming straight from the throne room of heaven. You've cried over what they did. You've grieved what you lost. You've carried the weight of being misunderstood, underestimated, and unfairly treated. And for a while, you've been asking God the same question in different ways. Why? Why did it have to happen like that? Why did they walk away? Why did I give so much, and still end up feeling empty? But here's what God wants you to hear now. What you lost is nothing compared to what He's about to release. The pain, the delay, the silence, it all served a purpose. It shook loose the things that were never meant to follow you into your next season. It revealed who really walked with you, and who only stood beside you when they had something to gain. God has been cleaning the stage because what He's about to set up can't be shared with people who couldn't see your worth. Heaven's answer is not just comfort, it's compensation. You're not going to be patched up, you're going to be made new. The rejection, He's using it. The silence, He's speaking through it. And the wound that nearly broke you? It's about to become the place where His glory is revealed. Because what's coming won't just replace what you lost, it will elevate you beyond what you prayed for. You're not forgotten. You're favored. And this time, the blessing won't be delayed. It will come suddenly. And it will be undeniable. It felt like God was quiet. Like heaven was ignoring your pain. You watched others get ahead, receive blessings, move forward while you stayed stuck. And maybe, just maybe, you started to believe that something was wrong with you. That maybe your prayers weren't loud enough, your faith wasn't big enough, or your past disqualified you from the favor you so desperately needed. But God says, I never rejected you, I was protecting you. The delay wasn't punishment. It was preparation. It was mercy in disguise. Because if He had opened the door when you asked, you wouldn't have been ready to walk through it. If He had sent the blessing before the refining, you might have mishandled it, or worse, attached it to people who didn't deserve to be part of your promise. God wasn't ignoring you. He was preserving you. Holding you back not to hurt you, but to keep you from settling for something smaller than what He designed for you. You've seen closed doors. You've felt invisible. But now, God is about to make it public. What He whispered in your prayer room, He's about to shout from the rooftops. And the same people who overlooked you, they're going to see you walk in what God always intended for you. The delay is over. The time is now. Heaven has been silent long enough. Get ready, because when God moves this time, it'll be loud, sudden, and unstoppable. You were not created to be a background character in other people's stories. God didn't form you in the womb, breathe His Spirit into you, and walk with you through pain just to leave you overlooked. There is a story being written about your life, and God is the author, not the people who tried to edit you out. Yes, they hurt you. Yes, they left you when you needed them most. But no, that's not where your story ends. In fact, that's just where God picks up the pen. He specializes in comebacks. He takes people who've been rejected, cast aside, betrayed, and he raises them up, not for revenge, but for redemption. He doesn't erase your past, he uses it. The very things you thought disqualified you are the things he's about to highlight. The overlooked child becomes the leader. The rejected stone becomes the cornerstone. The wounded heart becomes a well of healing for others. That's how God writes. So if you feel like your story has gone off track, take heart. God's not done. He's editing the chapter you thought would destroy you and turning it into the very section that defines your testimony. You're not too far gone. You haven't been forgotten. Heaven has heard your cry, and the author of your soul is holding the pen again. And this next part, it's going to leave you and everyone watching in awe. Because when heaven answers, it doesn't whisper, it speaks in miracles. You've been waiting so long that you stopped expecting anything to change. You've heard, "Trust God," so many times it started to sound empty. But this time, it's different. This time, the answer won't just be a door opening. It will be a personal move of God that reaches into the exact places where you've been hurting. This time, the miracle will have your name on it. It won't be vague. It won't be general. It'll be tailored, precise, divine. God doesn't just bless randomly, he blesses intentionally. And he knows exactly how to reach you. He knows how long you've been quiet, how deeply you've been bleeding, how strong you've had to be when no one noticed. And because of that, he's answering in a way that no one else could. You won't need to prove yourself. You won't need to perform. You'll just need to be still and watch him move. And when he does, you'll know, that was for me. No one will be able to take credit for it. No one will be able to deny it. The same God who saw you in the silence is about to honor you in the open. And when he does, it will heal you in places you forgot were broken. This wasn't just a video. It was a rescue. A reminder from heaven that you are not forgotten. If this touched something deep in your soul, don't walk away like nothing happened. God spoke. He reached for you. And now it's your turn to respond. If your spirit knows this was for you, click subscribe right now. Not to follow me, but to stay close to what God is doing. This is more than content, it's confirmation. It's healing. It's hope. And there's more coming. So take this moment. Don't let it pass. Heaven is answering, and your story isn't over. In fact, it's just getting started.